Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings all.
There's one thing in the entire universe you would never expect. Okay? You wouldn't expect, let's say...
Gaga fan, missing Venom fans.
No. You wouldn't expect Rambo to grow up and become a ballerina, right? No.
Oh, God.
So why the hell would you expect Rambo to become a cowboy? Totally unrecognizable to what he is. And this is my take on it, okay? Please understand that I'm pissed off. So I'm going to throw some humor in there. I'm going to say things that are not so nice, but you know what? I'm pissed off. So there you go, okay? Fury Matrix Lord, basically. Billy knew this shit was coming. Because he's like, can't fucking wait. Yeah. Here's the thing, all right? We heard years ago, that Sylvester Stallone, no more Rambos, gonna retire the character. That's it. No more putting the bandana on his head.
Rambo.
No bandana. No showing the muscles.
Rambo.
No getting dirty. No getting wet. No rustling through the leaves, rustling through the dirt. No more, like Rambo machine guns. None of that.
Yeah.
He's retiring the character. They were going to reboot it on TV. They had directors, they had everything. They had someone picked for actor. All of a sudden, something clicked years later when they're about to do it. And I can just picture Stallone. I don't know what I'm going to do. This actor, I don't know. Yeah. All of a sudden, hi, Sally.
Hello.
I'm going to do this actor. Who knows the actor? I don't know the actor. He could be Rambo. I don't know. So, like,
I can't keep doing Expendables.
all of a sudden, the fucking project was like Mandela effect. Never fucking happened. I'm coming out of retirement. I'm going to be Rambo. All this shit, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, fucking fantastic. Fantastic, then. Holy shit. He's going to be Rambo, right? Then we see they make him look older than dirt in Creed.
Oh,
So then I am like, oh, God, they're making him look really old. How is Rambo going to be? Oh. And I start getting nervous. And I'm like, oh, God, he's going to be running through the forest in the wilderness.
Can't wait to get back on the
God.
again.
Yeah, what is he going to be like in Rambo? Something must have clipped with him because he started working out. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, I got to go in the weeds, in the bad climate weather, in the dirt. Oh, I got to get dirty. I got to shoot machine guns. I got to run. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's like, so this whole fucking shit, right? With him being a fucking cowboy is because, one, he don't want to give up the character to anybody else.
Yeah.
Two, all of a sudden, he's just not in the mood to be Rambo in the weeds, in the forest, in the jungle. That's what Rambo does.
Yeah.
He has machine guns. He goes in there. He's like, so all of a sudden, he's uncomfortable. So now we got a situation. Because then they start throwing...
Afraid if he starts crawling in the mud, he won't be able to get back up again.
Well, then he said something like, oh, I think Rambo's going to fight an alien. Which was a joke in the 90s in my home newspaper. They said some shit like Rambo's going to fight an alien or some shit, right? Which is also like Predator, mind you, right?
Yeah.
Smacking that camera. So now even Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, oh, that's Predator. You know, like he can't do that. So he's trying to find a way because he won't let anybody have the character Rambo.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to be Rambo in the forest. So he wants to change the whole dynamic to fit his comfortableness, his relaxation in the role. So it would never work if they just did a movie, Sylvester Stallone is a cowboy in a cowboy movie, because nobody would go see that. But he thinks by calling that character Rambo, and he's a cowboy, everyone will go see it. Guess what? Nobody will go see that.
He's going to nail it as 0.
I don't expect Peter Parker to get machine guns and shoot webs and machine guns. So I don't expect Rambo to ride a horse saying yippee-ki-yay mother, or like whatever, and like being all well-dressed like a cowboy. That's not Rambo. Rambo hides out. Even when he's retired, he hides out. You can't find him. It's like in the jungle, whatever. That's not who he is. Any incarnation did you have any inclination that Rambo liked to be a cowboy? Never.
The Weird Al version?
Never. Never. How could he do this?
Because he's coming off of Creed. He doesn't want to get as dirt as he...
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And he doesn't want to give up the role to anybody.
Give up the role. Obviously, he does have the physique.
Yeah.
But it's one thing to do the grueling workout. It's another thing to actually act in the jungle. Like, this is what Rambo is.
Stand-ins anyway, so...
Why couldn't he do a last movie in the jungle and then die in the jungle but saved everybody? He could have sacrificed himself for some shit. Yeah. He's a type of person that will never live a normal life, never survive to old age. He will die because this is what he does. You don't like, that's not him. Where the hell would he be fine-dressed Rambo? Like a cowboy. That would never happen.
It's like they're trying to do a Shane almost.
He's trying to do Westerns all of a sudden?
Yeah.
But But you know what? Nobody would give him the money to be in a Western. That's not. So he's now just calling it Rambo. It's not Rambo.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've never seen this shit in my life. Like, how could you totally do a 180 with a character like this? Because you're not in the mood. If you're not in the mood to be Rambo, then don't be Rambo.
Yeah.
But don't be something you're not. Don't be a cowboy. You're not a cowboy. That's the don't make it that you are Rambo. It's a character. All right. Yes, we know that you always were the character Rambo, but that's a character. It's not Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone wants to do a cowboy western, not Rambo. So then you go do a western.
You're from Rambo, do your western because there's enough.
That's not Rambo. It's not Rambo. And don't make it like you know it's Rambo because it's a different character. It's not you personally.
Just because he happens to have the same name.
Just because you've been Rambo your whole life. That's not the character. It's not.
Nope.
It's ridiculous. I mean, as it is, and I know they make him look older in Creed too, right? Which I'm not a fan of that, by the way, either.
It's like they're making him look like the Mickey role.
Yeah, you don't need to make him look that old. It's ridiculous. But he's not looking that old anyway.
I mean, granted, he was in a lot of fights. He's supposed to be in a lot of fights, and those fights were supposed to age him some. But yeah, that's a bit too much.
But then, can we show the picture? I mean, the picture, it's like, what the hell is this? Like, you would never know that this is a Rambo movie. People would think this is a joke. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Oh, what are you trying to... Would Rambo ever dress like this? Are you kidding?
No.
This is ridiculous.
He looks
so
like...
ridiculous.
I say no, Sylvester Stallone.
No to Rambo.
Don't do this.
Nobo. Yeah, there we go. Nobo.
Stop filming right now. Just stop. Don't do this. You are gonna damage. Don't do it.
You know they always talk about after a while sequels start screwing up the character. He's gonna screw up his own character by doing this.
This is the first time I'm actually saying stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you lose millions. Just don't do it. You're gonna embarrass yourself. This is ridiculous. This is not Rambo. Look at this. you're trying to be Texas Walker Ranger, whatever, like Chuck Norris or some shit. Like maybe you watch that on TV and you're like, oh, I could do that. Some shit, but that's not Rambo.
You're trying to combine Rambo with True Grit.
That's not Rambo. What about you, Sally? You heard me rant.
Yeah, that's not Rambo. Come on. That's ridiculous.
But then people are going to think this is Rambo. Like the new fans. You know, like they'll be like, oh, that's cool. That's not Rambo.
No,
it's like,
not cool.
You want to see Rambo? Let's show pictures of Rambo. Okay? You're going to go, and this is what I have to show. It's people, this is Rambo. Okay? Look at this.
Yeah, there's Rambo, right?
Oh! That's Rambo. That's Rambo. That's Rambo. That's Rambo. Okay? Rambo. Does that look like a cowboy to you? No. Okay? That's not Rambo. That's Rambo. It's like, come on. It's like, what's the problem? You know? This is Rambo that we know.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the problem?
Funny is they attempted a Saturday morning cartoon as well of the dude.
I mean, there was a cartoon, yes, of it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I think they even did a comparison. Look at this.
Hang on.
Whoa. Okay. She was watching Cowboy there. Okay, look. This is Rambo, not that.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Looks like somebody's grandpa.
It's got to be a separate movie. That can't be Rambo. Even look at this picture. I mean, this is Rambo. This is Rambo. Okay? That's not Rambo.
Yeah.
That's totally a different character.
Yeah, it is.
That's not John Rambo.
No, it's not.
No.
God. What is that? Somebody.
That's
Is this
Mandela effect.
You know
Rambo.
what? This I would believe would be an April Fool's joke. Sylvester
Yeah.
Stallone. This you would put on April Fool's and like, this is what Rambo looks like. Be like, yeah, you got me there almost.
Yeah, that sounds what it looks
Oh, it's
like.
real. It's not even April. We're far off from that. But this is what he wants to do. And I'm appalled. Now, I want to read the article from where this is coming from because I just can't believe it. And I want to see what he has to say or what the director or the writer, like that actually, whoever's freaking paying for this, he's a cowboy now. Since when?
Oh.
Okay, 10 years after Sylvester Stallone last stepped into the role of John Rambo, the actor is back playing the Vietnam War veteran and former Special Forces soldier, and is currently prepping for filming Rambo 5. Stallone shared a pair of images from behind the scenes of the new film today, with the shot showing off a whole new cowboy Rambo look. Previously, reports indicate the film sees Rambo on a quest to save a friend's daughter, who has been taken by a Mexican cartel.
Oh.
Adrian Grunberg from Get the Gringo is on board to direct the project, which is looking for a late 2019.
Get the Gringo?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That movie sucked.
They're looking for a late 2019 or early 2020 release, which, you know what, stay away from 2019 because that's. But
I'm sorry. I saw Get the Gringo, and it sucked.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you would actually want to wait to see it on TV, or wait till it comes to VHS.
You know what?
Or beta.
I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever tried to stop production of the movie before, but you know, like trick-or-treaters come to the door and like just say no. Yeah, Stallone. Put the cowboy boots away, man. No, sorry, I don't want it. We don't want it. Nobody wants it, dude. Don't make it come out. It's gonna bomb. Don't do it, man. This shit will bomb so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. And when it bombs, we're going to report
no,
the
no, that's not
bombs.
it. That's Get the Gringo. No, that's not the movie I'm thinking.
See, you don't even know what he's watching. Nah.
I was thinking of another movie. I was thinking of an
All right.
entirely different movie.
Apologies to the Get the Gringo guy.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
That was
thanks,
Get
guy.
the Gringo
Thanks.
was a Mel Gibson movie. The movie I was thinking of was something else.
All right. So, speaking of shit that's horrible,
Uh-oh.
we are Venom. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
are
heard about
Catwoman.
the rating. I heard about the Rotten Tomatoes rating.
What in the...
Wow, it was in the 20s if I remember
Please,
right.
also, I just want to say something. If something is like shit, doesn't matter if you spray Febreze on it, it's shit. Okay? Don't blame Russian trolls. Don't blame Little Monsters, which is Lady Gaga fans. Okay?
Well, now he did say to the guy in the convenience store it would be like a turd rolling in the wind, so he might have been talking about his own movie.
Maybe. But don't go after Lady Gaga fans.
No, those...
Her movie looks great.
Yeah.
All right?
They were talking about that on the
Please.
Franco. You've got fans from A Star Is Born remake.
Which I'm probably going to go see, too.
Saying how bad Venom was and vice versa.
Yeah.
Just so they could get...
No.
That's all they were doing.
No, it doesn't. We never thought it was going to be good. We even said it. What was that?
It wasn't.
They showed a teaser. They never even showed anything. Remember? They were like, "What the hell is this?" So, like, don't do that. Don't. Whatever. It's going to bomb, and then it's going to screw up the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then Sony announces Ghostbusters 2. Answer the call again, or whatever. That's what's going to happen. We said it. They're gonna deflect. Remember that word, deflect. Yeah. Or they're going to take attention away from the bomb by announcing a new sequel to Ghostbusters, which would bring attention to that, and whether it be good or bad attention, it will be away from the
regular movie Gringo, which I saw. Not yet the Gringo. That's what I was trying to.
Right.
Both had similar.
What about you, Sally? What about the Venom thing we're hearing? All these bad reviews.
Yeah, I mean, really, because they never showed anything in the trailer. I mean.
And then the other trailer they did, but it was.
Yeah, they kept things quiet for a really long time. Like, they wouldn't let anybody review it till like right up to the last minute, and to stuff like that, you're like, maybe it's not as good as we thought.
I'm gonna go see it, but it.
Do you think cutting it down to a PG-13 rating?
Yes, that killed it. Yes.
Yeah.
Killed it. Ruined it. Yes. They ruined it.
Just like the AVP 2, when they cut that down to...
Good luck having... You got what you wished. You did a PG-13 so you could have Spider-Man in a future movie, but guess what? There won't be a future movie because it's going to suck and bomb. So you just ruined the whole franchise by not making it
what they're do is, this was an alternate timeline.
No, they're not. It's over. Venom will be buried for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
They will not do shit with it.
And the only way they're going to have a Venom movie is when Marvel and 20th Century Fox goes to Disney. Then maybe 2 years, 3 years down the line, will they even decide to have...
No, you know what they'll do? They'll give Venom to Marvel with Spider-Man. Or they'll say, fix Venom. And they'll do a thing with proper MCU thing. And they'll do the whole black suit thing with Spider-Man.
Where he gets his suit either similar in the way as the Tobey Maguire movie, or they're going to try to follow as much as the when Venom was introduced. Yeah,
so... Two big friggin' stories. Cowboy friggin' Rambo.
That would be an interesting way of also introducing the Fantastic Four. They could have gone up into space.
Yeah.
Unknowingly brought back Venom, and then Spidey got it.
I wouldn't want them to mix it like that because it wasn't like them. They would know.
I know, but I'm just like, Like I said,
it would be John Jameson,
John Jameson. There you go.
And he would, because he becomes a man-wolf in the comics. He's got that stone. He turns to a werewolf, remember?
Mm-hmm.
But that might not work in this audience, like in this time period, because in the 70s it worked. Might not work here. Yeah. Which they could do that the wolves were like the enemies to the symbiotes. They could do something like that. Which would
there you go.
That maybe they should.
They could. The wolves could actually sense the symbionts.
Yes. See, we just wrote the whole thing. Main Scott. Fucking werewolves in space. That shit would be great. And he's the main wolf, like the king of them all, or some shit.
I wouldn't go that far. Maybe.
I would have Amulet or something where Stone makes him. Actually, Stone got mixed with his DNA, right, or something. I think in the comics.
Yeah.
And then he could never get the stone removed. It was always part of his blood. And
which eventually happened to King Marco in that duel, which turned him into Juggernaut.
All right, so that's it for this quick everything show. We'll be back with Rehoobin's guest. All right, take care. Bye for now.